स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। 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 ईक्षणात्रयविध्वंसं गुणावस्थाविवर्जितं सर्वदेवं सर्वमदं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। सर्वकर्तृत्वभोक्तृत्व नियन्तृत्व विवर्जितं सकलागमसंवेद्यं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। सृष्टिस्थितिलयाधारं गुणागुणविवर्जितं सर्वचैतन्यसम्पूर्णं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। नित्यानन्दं निर्विकारं ज्ञानभावानुबोधकं सदालम्बं नित्यतृप्तं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। संसारसागरोद्धारं योगिहृत्पद्ममन्दिरं महाभावं शुद्धचित्तं 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 नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। श्रीशङ्करांशसम्भूतं सच्चिदानन्दरूपिणं नादबिन्दुकलातीतं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। श्रीशङ्करांशसम्भूतं सच्चिदानन्दरूपिणं नादबिन्दुकलातीतं
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। I welcome all the living and practicing Hindus from all over the world. I welcome all the Sarvanyapeta Kartas, Yajamans, Manifestors, Sarvaparityagis, Srimahans, Mahants, Kotari Danedar, visitors, viewers, Kayakalpa Yoga participants, Kailasas, E-Gurukul students, Kailasas, NHU students, Kailasas ministers, ambassadors, diplomats, e-diplomats, citizens, consulate generals and supporters, Mantreshwaras, Vidyeshwaras, Ganeshwaras, Lokeshwaras, Astreshwaras. I welcome all of you with my love and respect. Today, Sri Venkateshwara Swami, Salakatla Brahmotsavam. We had Dvajarohanam, flag hoisting. First, let's offer our worship to Parandama Venkateshwara Swami and then enter into the Satsang.
Nityanandam, on the first day of the Salakatla Brahmotsavam of Sri Venkateshwara Swami, Sri Ananda Venkateshwara Swami, along with his Devis, Sri Devi and Bhudevi, are gracing in Sarvalankara, seated on the Swarna Pitha in the Adi Kailasa Nityananda Pitham. We will now be offering our worship at the feet of Sri Ananda Venkateshwara Swami and His Divine Holiness Swamiji. Vina Venkatesham Nanatho Nanathas Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Om Dhurasi Dhurvadhurvantan Dhurvatanyosman Dhurvati Tandhurvayam Vayan Dhurvamasvan Devanamasi Saskitamam Papritamam Jushtatamam Vanhitamam Devahutamam Ahritamasi Havirdhanandrigam Hasvamakva Armitrasyatva Chakshusha Prekshema Bherma Samviktha Matva Higam Sisham Om Shri Ananda Venkateshwara Swamine Namaha Dhupamagrapayami. Om Uddipya Svajata Vedopaghan Nirritim Mama Pashugishcha Mahyamavaha Jivanancha Disho Disha Mano Higamsi Jata Vedogamashvam Purushan Jagate Abhibhradagna Agahi Shriya Ma Paripataya. Om Shri Ananda Venkateshwara Swamine Namaha Ekaharati Deepam Sandarshayami. Om Madhuvatartayate Madhuksharanti Sindhavaha Madhvirna Santoshadhihi Madhunaktamutoshasi Madhumatparthivagam Rajaha Madhudyaurastu Pita Madhumanno Vanaspatir Madhumagam Astu Suryaha Madhvirgavo Bhavantu Naha Madhu Madhu Madhu. Om Shri Ananda Venkateshwara Swamine Namaha. Nana Vidhani Naivedyani Nivedayami. ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तम् अनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति सर्वस्याप्त्यै सर्वस्य जित्यै सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति। ओम श्रीदेवी भूदेवी समेत श्री आनंद वेंकटेश्वर स्वामिने नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परम शिवाय नमः। सर्वोपचार पूजार्थे सर्वापराध क्षमापनार्थे समस्त मंगल प्राप्त्यर्थे आनंद कर्पूर नीराजनम संदर्शयामि रक्षान् धारयामि।
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailas. Listen. The truth, the cognition you carry about you manifests your life. Consciously cherishing, entertaining only one truth, you are Paramashiva, is living enlightenment. Consciously cherishing, using humbleness or being pious as a strategy. Understand? I want to tell you, this truth. Adivinayam Dhurta Lakshanam. People who use humbleness as a strategy never achieve the truth about themselves. See, listen. When I was ordained as Tondemandala Adinam Sannidhanam by 230th Guru Maha Sannidhanam, he gave me one very powerful truth. He said, if you start repeating lower identity words, ideas about you, after some time even you will get confused and start believing those lower identity words as the truth. That is the worst punishment you are doing to yourself. சொல்ல சொல்ல நாமளே மறந்து போய் அதை நம்ப ஆரம்பிச்சிருவோம் கண்ணு. அதனால சொல்றது சரியா இருக்கணும். That's the exact word I received. By repeating, even we will forget our true identity and start believing what we are saying. So the words we use should be very, very important. Understand? The words we use are too important. I really want all of you start doing a very serious Vakyartha Sadas, Jivartha Sadas on this pious fraud. How we entertain this pious fraud and get caught in that web, Maya of pious fraud. How we use this pious fraud to delude others and finally get deluded into it. Get deluded into it. This is the worst crime we do to ourselves. This pious fraud is the worst crime we do to ourselves. I really want all of you to study intensely the truth about this pious fraud. Listen carefully. Don't destroy your life being pious fraud. Being pious fraud is the worst punishment you do to yourself. See, humbleness is not thinking low about you, thinking less number of times about you. Understand? Humbleness is not thinking low about you, thinking less number of times about you. Cognizing low about you is not humbleness, that is pious fraud. Very pious but fraud. Anyone who thinks low about himself will be violent about himself and towards others because he feels others are making him feel small. Understand? No one makes you feel small other than yourself. Actually, no one can make you feel small other than yourself. I want this homework seriously to be done by all of you. Sit and pen down from the time you remember you how the low level ideas and identities, cognitions are forcibly inserted into you. How you started evolving as pious fraud. How you started cherishing being pious is good. And you start behaving very pious strategically, but not really pious. I should say, pious fraud is poisonous fraud. The worst poisonous fraud is pious fraud. How strategically you develop this piousness as a way to relate, strategize. See, this pious fraud is almost like a cheap prostitute's mentality. How prostitute shows her body and tries to seduce people. Listen, body gets attention, only the being gets love. Body cannot enjoy love. Body is matter. Only being can enjoy love. Show your being and attract people, you will get love. If you show your body and attract people, you will get only attention. You will not get love. Body gets attention, not love. How a prostitute tries to use her body to get attention. Same way the pious fraud people try to show the attitude of humbleness, pious, strategically, but the biggest problem is by and by even they get deluded into that pious fraudulence and destroy their life. That is the worst thing happens to a human being. You can be anything but never a pious fraud. Never a pious fraud. That's a punishment you do to yourself. That's a punishment you do to yourself. Sit and pen down the earliest memories. How you started developing the low identity about you, and how you started cunningly evolving the pious fraud as a strategy to get what you want, and how you started appreciating your piousness is getting what you want. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Show your being. You will attract best beings and love in your life. If you show your body, you may attract people who give attention but not love. Body cannot enjoy love, only being can enjoy love. Because love is the most sweetest, beautiful emotion, experience. from the time you remember you, how you started believing, showing yourself very pious externally, gets you what you want, appreciation, name and fame, glory, attention, and all the other things, and you started using this piousness as a very fraudulent strategy in the world, and how you started getting deluded into it, and even you started believing in that pious mentality and fell for that pious fraud delusion. Listen. Pious fraud delusion is the most difficult one to break, most difficult one to cross. Pious fraud delusion is the most difficult one to break, most difficult one to cross. Sit and do more and more, deeper and deeper homework to identify where all you started using the pious fraud mental setup to cover up the mess you made in your life, and how you started deluding even yourself into this pious fraud. First, how you started deluding others, then how you started believing, and how you are deluded within you. All these three levels of pious fraud pen down. Understand deeply. Pious fraud means any identity you consciously cherish other than the truth, you are Paramashiva, you are pure consciousness. Other than that, anything you cherish and very nicely you settle with, manipulate, play, project, get attention, get what you want from others. All that identities, games are pious fraud. The way you project and the way you believe in every level. Understand? Humbleness is not pious fraud. Don't mistake. See, actually, a person who knows he is Paramashiva and everyone is Paramashiva will be very humble, sincerely humble. But person who has ignorant identity manipulates his identity and shows very pious externally, and by starts believing his delusion by himself and falls prey to this pious fraud strategy. Let's work on this strongly for next few days. Do this homework again and again. Stop being pious fraud to yourself. Actually, the moment you identify your pious fraud attitudes, patterns, you will stop supporting it. It will wither away. It will just die down. The pious fraud mentality will be there as long as you don't recognize it. The moment you recognize it, it will die down. It will be destroyed. Understand? Do this homework today. I want more and more Vakyartha Sadas. Let Vakyartha Sadas happen on this idea, on this great truth, how we delude others and ourselves with this attitude of pious fraud. Pious fraud attitude. I think I really want to focus on making all of you do this exercise than giving you more and more words. Even if it is one word, I want you to drill on this one truth. Dive deep. Make this one powerful cognition as your realization. Let's stop supporting this pious fraud delusion inside us. Let's liberate ourselves from this pious fraud attitude. Let's raise ourselves from this pious fraud mentality. Especially lots of Neo-Vedantic ideas are pious fraud centered. Neo-Vedanta is nothing but Hinduism as approved by the non-Hindu traditions and thought currents and theologies and philosophies. The non-Hindu, I should not even use the word non-Hindu, anti-Hindu theologians, philosophers, thought currents killed Hinduism literally, like how the parts of Abhimanyu, hands, limbs, legs were cut. Same way, all the vital components of Hinduism was cut by the anti-Hindu mafia, and whatever fits with their narrative to destroy Hinduism, they taught that as Hinduism to us. The anti-Hindu mafia's narrative of Hinduism is Neo-Vedanta. God, I have taken a big risk by giving this definition, but I want all of you to wake up. Get back to Vedas and Agamas. All the anti-Hindu mafia, the anti-Hindu mafia's narration of Hinduism to Hindus is Neo-Vedanta. Many of these Neo-Vedantic concepts are this pious fraud ideas, pious fraud attitude. Understand, in real Hinduism, the whole society is made rich. But this Neo-Vedanta, the anti-Hindu mafia's narrative of Hinduism is sir, sir, sir. Means what? You want to keep a section of people poor so you can continue to serve. I tell you, the real service is make the whole society rich. Make everyone realize their potential and make all rich. That is real Hinduism. But these people who want to serve poor, keep poverty alive by making poverty sacred. Neo-Vedantis are as dangerous to Hinduism as anti-Hindu mafia. Because Neo-Vedantis are nothing but pious frauds as anti-Hindu mafia. You see, anti-Hindu mafia is pious fraud openly. And the Neo-Vedantis have ate the shit and vomit of the anti-Hindu mafia and try to destroy Hinduism in the name of Hinduism. Much of these pious fraud ideas are from anti-Hindu mafia. So listen, do not give legitimate sacred status to pious fraud attitude or ideas. So with this, today I want all of you to start doing this homework. Pen down elaborately in how many ways, how many places you are carrying that pious fraud attitude. Pious fraud mentality. See, many times people cheat themselves. Oh, what can I do? I am not able to do yoga. I am not able to get up in the morning. Okay, if you are not able to wake up in the morning and do yoga, stop eating. You can't say, I am not able to stop eating. Just tie yourself in the stupid bed, which you are worshipping 24 hours. If you are not able to get up from the bed in the Brahma Muhurta and do yoga, tie yourself with the bed and stop eating. No. For eating, I can get up from the bed. Only for doing yoga, I cannot get up from the bed. This is what I call pious fraud. If you are not able to get up from the bed for morning Brahma Muhurta, morning yoga, okay, tell your family to tie you nicely, chain you with the bed. So you don't get up for food also. No yoga, no food. Then okay. At least through the dry fasting, you can burn the calories. You can clean up your body. Only if you physically work out or physically working, take solid food. No physical work, no solid food. If you are physically working, like agriculture, lifting weight, gymming, yoga, anything, physical working, at least 2 hours a day, 1 meal. 2-hour physical work is equivalent to 1 meal. If you are 4 hours physical work, then 2 meals. 6 hours physical work, then 3 meals. Not otherwise. When I say physical work, it should be really, really physical and hard. Not sitting in your stupid chair. Doing all cranky things. No. That is not physical. Listen. Because you have a very valid reason, why you are not able to do yoga, don't think you are going to get health are the benefits of yoga. Listen carefully. Even if you can sit and meditate for hours, physically you need to be active if you want health. Listen to this one-liner. Watching pornography 24 hours is not going to get you a child. Understand? Physically, people who work physically active get the physical health. If you are not physically working, active, stop eating solid food. Stop eating solid food. I have seen many people giving very valid reasons why they are not able to do yoga or puja. Pious frauds, all pious frauds. Oh, God is everywhere. What is the need to do puja? Pious frauds. God is everywhere. I am doing mental puja, manasa puja. Why physical puja? Pious frauds. All these frauds, they think by watching pornography, they will get kid. Pornography doesn't get you child. You need to know this. Physical health means physically you need to do yoga. If you want to manifest the powers of Paramashiva, physically you need to do puja. Just Manasa puja is not enough. Manasa puja is preparation for physical puja. Physical kriya has to be done. This Neo-Vedantis destroyed Hinduism by promoting the idea of watching pornography 24/7, you will get kid. No, you won't get child. I am so happy. My gurus trained me in the yogic lifestyle, especially physically doing puja. Physically sitting and doing puja. I tell you, if puja was not part of my lifestyle, I would have become mad long ago. I would have had mental breakdown or whatever physical breakdown long before. It is just physically doing puja, not mental puja. Listen, not just manasa puja, physically doing puja. That is keeping me together. And that has retained my Nirvikalpa Samadhi as my lifestyle. So spend time in doing physical puja, physical yoga. Don't be pious fraud. especially using this Neo-Vedanta concept. None of this Neo-Vedanti gang is practicing Hindus. That is where the whole problem is. They are not practicing Hindus. From the time I remember me, somehow my life has become, night means puja. Night is not for sleeping. You talk to anyone who lived around me in my life, whether my parents, siblings, friends in the school days, or my co-brahmacharis in Ramakrishna Mission days, or the other disciples who took care of me, who were taking care of me after the Sangha started. Talk to any one of them. One thing they will all agree is, Swamiji will never sleep. Night means puja time for him. I'll just sit and go on in my own speed, like a slowly, one by one. To each god I will talk to them. How are you? Offer first all the step by step procedurally water, then paniyam, then madhubarkam, then pushpam, gandham, snaniyam, then finally punarachamaniyam, dhupam, deepam. In my own way, I have my own pattadi, system of doing puja, but physically doing it. I'll talk to each one of them. I have all the gods. I am a typical village, the traditional Shaivite family. All gods will be there. I'll talk to each one of them. Will not miss even one. Even by mistake, if I miss one, I'll come back and again start talking to them from the beginning. Puja is the time you can see me as I am, simple, innocent, straightforward, no strategy, no formality, simple my being. See, I just know I am Paramashiva and I am celebrating my Paramashivatva. Established in the Paramashivatva, worshipping Paramashiva. The best time to enjoy me is being around me during my puja. When I am doing puja, it will be sometimes 2 hours or 3 hours. Even now, sometimes it will go even 5 or 6 hours. Puja is the best time to be around me. Ask even brahmacharis who lived with me in Ramakrishna Mission, when I was a brahmachari in Ramakrishna Mat. Night means puja for me, that's all. I used to take up these long pujas as my spiritual practice. See, one of the longest puja is Sri Vidya, because all the goddesses, you need to relate with all the Tidinitya Devis, and each goddess in that 43 triangle, women. If you miss one, that's it. Male gods, okay, it's okay, today you missed, tomorrow you will do. But female goddess, So naturally, I'll take up usually the Sri Vidya Puja only. Elaborately, I'll sit and do. Sometimes even full Chandi Parayanam. Listen. Physically doing puja, physically doing yoga, physically being active is too important for health and enlightenment and power manifestation. Do not be a pious fraud, cheating yourself and cheating others. I am telling you the multiple varieties of pious frauds, attitude-wise, being pious fraud in your spiritual practice, multiple levels and layers. Let's stop being pious fraud. Identify the pattern of pious fraud and stop supporting it. I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान गीयमानछत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराजगुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासनपीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलासपरम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गि साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तरसहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरुपरम्परा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तरसहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवच्छ्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।